And now we have come to the final award of the evening, the one that always closes the Canadian General Counsel Awards, the Canadian General Counsel of the Year Award. This year, the finalists in each category were considered by the advisory board for this award, and I'm pleased to invite to the stage Ken Ferdine, General Counsel of Deloitte, to present this year's Canadian General Counsel Award. Ken?
Well, Dan, sorry I was late. I forget, am I receiving this award or giving it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Look, it's the last award, and a wonderful award. Congratulations, JP, on your recognition, well earned. My Deloitte partners, some of whom are here with me tonight, we'd like to congratulate all of the nominees and the winners of the General Counsel Awards. Truly outstanding. And thank you also to ZSA, and in particular Dan Melamed. You and your team do amazing job of keeping the advisory panel in order and running to the schedule that you designed for us. But we understand the important role of General Counsel play within their organizations and beyond. And we hope that our actions speak more loudly than words. Whether it be recently offered Stepping Up program, my partner Karin, who organized that here in Toronto, for talented in-house women, or Deloitte's participation in the CGCA in-house counsel certification program offered by Rotmans. Deloitte is playing a leadership role in the development and the success of Canadian General Counsel, and we're pleased to be one of the sponsors this evening. Deloitte understands that to be the best, you have to have the best in your corner, providing you with the tools, insights, and counsel you need to excel in your role as a senior member of your management team. It has been said that the key to successful leadership today is influence, not authority. General Counsel must be effective at persuasion as well. But persuasion is only possible when you have the facts and a strong team to rely upon, both externally and internally. The Chief Legal Officer straddles the world of both business and law, and thus occupies a status that is unique, both among lawyers and business people. The nominees for General Counsel of the Year for 2014 are fine examples of this, of what it takes to be a great General Counsel. It is Deloitte's privilege and honor to present the award to this year's winner of the General Counsel of the Year for 2014. Here are your nominees.
Canadian General Counsel of the Year, presented by Deloitte. In selecting the Canadian General Counsel of the Year, our judges seek excellence, the ability to deal with complexity across both issues and jurisdictions, and irrefutable sure-handedness in dealing with challenges. In choosing one person to be honored above all others, our judging panel assesses the role each candidate played in their company's overall success and well-being. Our Canadian General Counsel of the Year recipient represents the very best that this profession stands for. The finalists are Mirko Bibic, Executive Vice President, Chief Legal and Regulatory Officer, Bell Canada and BCE. Renaud Coulombe, Chief Legal Officer and General Counsel, Desjardins Financial Group. Karin McCaskill, Senior Vice President, General Counsel and Secretary, Sobeys. Eric Miller, Senior Vice President and Chief Legal Officer, Agrium. And Steve Zipperstein, Chief Legal Officer and Corporate Secretary, BlackBerry.
And the winner is Karin McCaskill.
Well, I'm shocked. I predicted the winner to my son a couple of minutes ago, and it wasn't me. So anyway, I'm thrilled and honored to have been chosen. Looking at the accomplishments of my fellow finalists is pretty daunting. I know most of them, and I know what kind of years they had. I want to thank National Post, of course, and ZSA, and my law school classmate, Dan Malamet, who wrote me about 4,000 emails to make sure I came tonight. Thank you, Dan. And I want to talk a little bit. I mean, obviously, it was a big year for us with the Safeway deal. Terry sort of stole my joke on all the law firms that we used. But I do want to thank a number of law firms. I won't be able to mention all of them because there were a lot. We value, and I think I speak for all general counsel, we value all our law firm relationships. They're critical to our success. We can't, not only we can't do deals without them, but we can't do our day-to-day jobs without them. And those strong relationships have been critical to the success of Sobeys and our legal team. First and foremost, I want to thank Jim Dixon and his team at Stewart McKelvey. The Stewart McKelvey-Sobeys relationship goes back about 50 or 60 years. And it's, I think, a great example of how relationships can be beneficial for both companies and law firms. I also want to thank other firms that I believe were my nominators here tonight. Joelle Boisvert and her team at Gowlings, and I'm not sure where their table is. I think they're over here somewhere. Thank you. And Paul Collins and his team at Steichmann's. Brian Burkett, who was at Heenan, is now at Faskins, and John Torrey at Faskins. All of you played big roles in our Safeway transaction, but have also been really important relationships to us. I heard about the, and I know my team is a little bit jealous about the banks with 300 lawyers. Grocery is a pretty low margin business, and but I have a small but mighty team, some of whom are here tonight, and I want to acknowledge them and thank them. Sarita Dankner, Jane McDowell, Neil Skinner, Mark Wiseman, and Arlene Minot, and Chantal Stuchenko and Marie-France Perret as well, came from Montreal for dinner, which was very sweet of them. So thank you to all of you, and your huge contributions. Without you guys, I know I wouldn't be standing here. And to the extent that I've had any balance in my life over the years, it's due to the great pleasure and joy of my family life. My wonderful sons, Chris and Andrew Piggott, and my fabulous daughter-in-law, Chris's wife, Lindsay Borschke. You're the best, and thank you.